What is up, guys? So, we'll be going a little bit different from now on with my workout. So, I'll explain that when a few more people come in. Let's just get the warm up done. So, obviously, we're going to do deadlifts. Nothing too heavy today because this is coming off the PR week for my squats, so still a bit sore through the back. That's why we're changing stuff up a little bit. We're also currently in the middle of a heat wave, so it's pretty annoying. Making sure to get that water in as well then. So what I'm currently doing is we'll do deadlifts, lunges, and then hip thrusts. So that's the plan for today. And the reason I'm doing that is bodybuilding work basically. Plus hip thrusts are definitely a weak point for me. What's up, body fit? What's up? Hit that like button, guys. So yeah, we're gonna start with deadlifts. Nothing too hard today. Just keep it fairly easy. Even just that was hard. Oh, it's not actually through my back though. It's through my legs. It's hard. My back doesn't feel too bad right now, which is good. Means I didn't hurt myself on my squat day. You know, sometimes you never know. Like, is it just soreness or have you hurt yourself? I think a lot of people get mixed up with that, and then they'll take like a month off because they pushed too hard one day and they're too sore. What's up, Joshua? How you subbed? Thanks. It's always good. I'm dying. Like, it's so warm in here. I'm gonna get my wee fan. I actually have the same fan Greg Doucette has, which is kind of funny. I can just clip it in and let it run. I had this running last night, so it's probably not going to last, but at least we'll have it for some of the reps. Oh, I forgot RDLs as well. So deadlifts, RDLs, lunges, and then hip thrusts today. I don't know, is 4 exercises too much, guys? For legs in one workout, what do you think about that? I know a lot of people have said it is. What's up, Shark Puppet? What's up? What's up, all these new people? If you haven't done, check out my videos. I post actual workout videos. If you're interested. What's up, McBean? Going fairly easy today because I got a squat PR this week. So it's nothing too crazy, but I'm switching the routine up a little bit for more of a bodybuilding style kind of workout. Because I've been on like a really strict strength based workout, but now I'm focusing on that bodybuilding kind of style. It's because I do think my legs got a little bit on the smaller side recently. I'm gonna sleep soon. I suppose, what time is it in America right now? It's like 7 in the morning, is it? I'm not sure. Just put a little bit more weight on. And then obviously we'll do our chest work after the leg stuff, which is more about what I'm thinking about. Should I switch it up instead? Because doing 4 leg exercises and then do like a full chest workout after, is it worth it to do it on the same day, like in the same workout, or should I switch it up? Maybe do one in the morning, one later, or switch it to 2 separate days. Because sometimes I feel like it can drag on a lot. Like I could definitely do my deadlifts in the morning and then my chest at night. There's nothing stopping me from that. Struggling to read the comments as well because my on my end it's lagging. Okay, I should be able to read the comments with this, but this charge won't last the whole time. I suppose we're not going too heavy, so it's not going to take that long. Like this workout, usually if I go really heavy in deadlifts, it'll take around an hour just to do the deadlifts. Is that explosive enough? I know some people like to really do explosive deadlifts. I'm not sure how well it would really work at heavier weight. Do it like that. Because it's really hard to keep your form similar. So yeah, I have about 15 days and then I'm away on holiday. And then when I come back, I'll be focusing on that 200 kilogram deadlift. I'll definitely get it. But that's why I'm saying, should I switch my stuff? Put like just the deadlifts in the morning and bench press later in the day. What's up, King Deal? Good to see you. What's up, hero? I was gonna take it easy today because I got that PR this week on the squats at 1 RM. So I'll post that tomorrow. It's actually lagging so badly at my end here. I don't know what's going on. It's not lagging at your end, guys, is it? Olympic lifts. Yeah, I suppose that's I do the Olympic squat. I don't hear who knows that, but that's the style squat that I do. It's called a high bar squat, but there is a big difference between Olympic style versus a normal high bar. Shit's just lagging. Oh. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like front squats. I just don't. Like, I don't think they work. Well, I want it to work, so there's no point in doing it. Right. RDLs. Nothing crazy today, guys. Remember, taking it easy. Yeah, I tried it. It just slips out of my arms, even if they're fully locked in. It just slips out. I just can't do it. Yeah, but he did the bodybuilding style, like that. And obviously he would probably not go the whole way down. Mm. I heard a lot of people just do singles just to get the movement down. Yeah. What's up, Silver? Um, I was going to suggest here you could do the front squats, but just on the downward part, but you don't have a safety rack, so you can't do that. Interested to see how the lunges are going to go after this. I haven't done lunges in probably a good year. What style should I do though? What style of lunge should I do? I think that's the question. Because my balance is not good, so maybe I should focus on that. Simple, a simple trick on these if you don't have your straps. When you grab that bar, the one facing into your hand like that, don't wrap your thumb around it. Keep the thumb out because the thumb will scrape and get stuck on your body. So keep it facing out over the bar. Reverse. A to G split squats, yeah. I don't really want to do those. I have a block, the triangle block I could do them with, but I don't want to. I'm purely doing these because I want like more bodybuilding style stuff for my legs. Because I feel like I've been slacking. Yeah, Jason Blah. He, Jason Blah's physique is not bad. Um, if he's natty, it's a pretty good physique, but That's the thing. A lot of people say he's not natural. He's pretty strong as well. Walking on, yeah. Well, I'm thinking of just doing like this, just standing and then forward until I can work up to with a barbell. What do you think of that? Would that work? Yeah, the heat's killing me in here. It's like a sauna. I should have kept coming here earlier. The fan's not really doing much. I need to get a bigger fan. Nick Wright. I think I remember him, Nick Wright. Not sure what he did though. He was bald, was he? I suppose it depends what you're doing. Like if you're doing a reverse lunge, you probably would, but you wouldn't do it on that front lunge. It doesn't really work. Same with this one. It doesn't really work because that back leg is straight. Because I find when you bend that leg, like when I bend that leg, a lot of force goes into that knee and it really hurts. And then why you don't want the force going into here. You want that to be on that front leg. That's the whole purpose. Right, one more set of this and then we'll do lunges. Dying, like it's so warm. When I start to get into the heavier deadlifts again, I'm definitely going to split these workouts up. So I'll do the bench press either the next day or just later in the day. So it was just too much to do in one sitting, especially if it's going to be warm like this. So it just depends on the heat. Turn that one. Not a fan of Blaha. I know a lot of people don't like him. He's a bit of a weird guy. The only bad thing I've really heard about him is apparently he shot his own dog, to put it down instead of getting an injection for it. Yeah, a lot of people have hate videos on them. That's just the way YouTube goes. Right, we're going to do lunges now. What are your what are your tips for the the hip thrust. I'm gonna do hip thrust as well. So like, do you have any tips? Like, I don't know how to do them. I've never really done them. I know for a fact it's definitely a weak point for me. I'll do it like this. So I'll just hold on and then do lunges like this. I probably would need to put hip thrust on my squat day or something like that rather than on this day, because we do have a hip thrust machine in the gym I go to. Do you think that's a better idea? I already feel the burn from that. That shows you how weak I am on those. Uh, yeah, he's like he's just a strong guy, you know. Like he's a big guy. Yeah. Well, we have a. That's what I'm saying. I'll probably do it on my squat day because we have a machine, like a strap machine. So it's like a strap instead of a bar, which is definitely better. So I think I'll do that. I'll do I'll do deadlifts, RDLs, and lunges. I suppose that hits all three, doesn't it? On this day, and then I'll do squats, hip thrusts, or well ATG squats, so it doesn't really hit the glutes. Then hip thrusts, leg extensions for quads, and then hamstring leg extensions. So I feel like that's a good one. I think that's a better idea, just to keep it kind of even. And I also feel like there's no way I can improve my squat anymore without doing more than one squat day a week. ATG squat. It's just, I don't think it's possible to get higher. And then the PR I got, I think it's just not enough stimulus. But like I'm really happy with how far I've gotten with it, especially at my weight. Like I feel like I pushed the limits on that by doing one squat day a week. How many people squat once a week, ATG, and get that far? Most people do that whole 5 day a week thing. Alright, this another set. It's pretty hard. I'm definitely gonna be sore tomorrow. What's up? Thanks for whoever's hitting those emojis. I don't really know what it does for the channel. I could do this style up until 20 kilograms. You know, I could hold 20 in one hand. I think that second set was easier. It's weird. What's up, chair? I've used the machine before. It's definitely feels really nice compared to the barbell. Obviously, it's not like, I don't think the weight you lift on that is like true weight. There's obviously something going on in there. But yeah, so I think that's a good idea. And it'll allow me to focus more on lunges as well. Not waste so much time, because when I get back into the heavy deadlifts, it's going to take so long. I mean, I'm only at 30 minutes right now, but obviously I wasn't really light today. Are you talking about RDLs or hip thrust? Oh yeah, like on a bench. Well yeah, the hip thrust thing I'm talking about has like a rounded pad, which is pretty good. And it's just like plate loaded. You could load plates on, like the loads. Like I'll never max that out. Third set was even easier. That set was easier. We'll do another one, and then we'll go on to bench press. I might see about getting a bigger fan, like ordering a bigger fan, maybe one I can plug in or something. It's just so hard to work out right now. That's what I mean. Squats and RDLs, I suppose. That's what I mean. I need to add more in. Because it's kind of slacking a bit, you know. Especially coming up, when I was coming up that PR for the squat this week. You know, I dropped a lot of stuff off just to keep all the fatigue off. I definitely feel a pump coming. And then later I'll go out hiking. Probably after dinner. Do about 2 hours of hill walking. When it cools down, you know, get a nice breeze. Yes, hamstring curls. I do those on my squat day, but I haven't done them the last like month because I've been keeping all that fatigue off basically. So I'll tell you again, today deadlifts, RDLs, lunges, squat day, squats, hip thrusts, leg extensions for quads, and then hamstring extensions. Or curls, whatever you call it. So that's the plan going forward. And it should be, like, that should be enough work. Right, last set. And then we'll roll the bench. This thing. Right. Bench press, guys. So you're hurt, you say, oh yeah, what's that like now, eh? Do you think it's fully recovered? I've torn my hamstring 3 times, but that was before I ever got into the gym. That was from sprinting. So obviously I dropped sprinting. I wasn't making progress in it, and I was just hurting myself. There was no... Right, so we have bench press, incline, and then dumbbells. Oh, on my squat day I'm also doing, that's when I'm going to do all my heavy back stuff. So that's when I'm doing machines. So I do I'm doing a heavy single arm row, and then I'm doing a cable stack one where it's like that, pretty heavy. And then also triceps on my squat day, because we have a tricep machine. So the tricep machine is basically replicates a dip. You just sit in it and push down. That's basically what it is. It's really good. I really like it. I definitely noticed size gain from it already. It's just about, you know, like, I don't want to waste so much time in the gym. You know, I want to do other things. And then also right now, like, I'm currently training for my holiday. Did I tell you I'm climbing the world's highest solo mountain in, I think, 15 days or something. Sissy squats, I haven't actually done those. They are, can you see me? Like this, aren't they? So you go down like that and then it's a good stretch. But I feel like you really need a machine for those. like how you can't really load that. Hero gets me injured, guys. You hear that? Pop my knee. That's actually good. It's a good stretch. That's the first time my knees popped in ages, like proper pop. It's when I used to do this stretch, it used to pop all the time, but it hasn't done in ages. But that's probably because I'm not doing much stretching. Right, let's get started. Well, I couldn't do it there either. I didn't really get much. Why did I put it up there? Basically, the goal of today is not to use leg drive on my bench. So that's the goal of this bench session. Usually I could just do put my legs out for the Larson press, but I just can't be bothered. Online chiropractor. I wonder if I could sue you for suggesting that if I got hurt. Do you think that's possible? I can feel that my legs are weak already now from those lunges. They're getting the shakes. Well, I suppose that's good though. When I go to pick that weight up, it's just like starting to shake. Feet on the bench, but that's still using leg drive. I would say you're probably using more leg drive. Tired. Okay, did I tell you we're in a heat wave right now? Not fun. Not fun at all. I got sunburnt yesterday because I didn't know when I went out for a 14k walk, and I didn't know it was going to be sunny. I just feel my arms burning. Feeling really weak today with that. It's probably because my pause bench this week. Obviously, that's the last video I posted. It's probably done me in. 100 kilograms one arm. Well, in theory, I should be able to do 50 on one arm. I don't think I can actually pick it up. It's like, it's too awkward in the position. Unless I need to move it. Like, I need to, yeah, it's too awkward. Like, it's just not in the right position. It would have to be here to pick it up. No. I could probably bench 50 dumbbells for one, but definitely not like that. Sure, Larry Wheels did 60. Was it 60 each arm, like that, with the barbell, and he really struggled. And a lot of people were calling it fake as well. Apparently he used fake weights. I'm sure Larry Wheels is the one person that could actually do it though. Let's see. Oh fuck. Why did he do that? Did you see Eddie Hall's son's deadlift? He did 150. But did you see his form? Jesus Christ. Why did it, like, I would expect Eddie not to let him lift like that. Like, he keeps calling him the world's strongest 13-year-old, but he's not. There's actually a 12-year-old who's done 170. It's crazy. Yeah. The problem is you never know if it's real or not. Like, was that Jim Reaper maybe? Because he probably could do it. But I think people really don't understand how crazy it is just to be able to. I'd say the hard part would be unracking it. But you probably have people hand it to him. They'll be, both of them will be lifting more than me. Probably in 2 years or less. But then you get the people that can just somehow bench 140 with nothing. Like, what the hell? Like, you get those 16-year-olds can rep out 140 in the bench. Like, how are they doing it? Like, I get they've probably been lifting from pretty young, but it's still really impressive. Like, I've been lifting, I think, 4 years now. I wish I started earlier. I do think I could have made a lot more progress if I started earlier, especially on the bench press. Like, I feel like the bench press is something that just takes time to go up. Like deadlift, you can kind of wiggle your way through the numbers. Same with like a low bar squat. You can kind of cheat way up pretty fast. So we'll just do drop sets after this, and then go on the incline. This thing's about to die, so I'm gonna go put this on charge. 1 sec. Surprised it lasted almost an hour, and it had fit 20% charge on it. Pretty good. So let's try to hit 8 reps of this, and then we'll drop set down, go on the incline, dumbbells, and then the push-ups. Just then we'll, I think I'll, what else is it? Traps. You do some traps, shrugs, stuff like that. I can feel my knees now. I could actually only feel the one that didn't pop when I did that thing. The one that popped feels good. The one that didn't, I can kind of feel it now. So Hero, what are your what's your goal with the squat right now? I seen you did 145, was it? Are you planning to go up any heavier or not? I think I'll go out for a hike after this and then walk my dogs later when it's cool. Can't really walk them in this heat. I think people forget about that. Whew. Yeah. I mean, look at that. I was able to get up to 160 a low bar in a month. So 160 low bar squat within a month. That tells you all you need to know. Feeling on your back. The nerve compression. That's one thing, by the way. With jumping that high up in weight, my neck and back were killing me, like with the nerves. Like it was definitely nerve compression, were just like killing me. That's why I backed off the low bars. $120 times 5 and then 140. Yeah, it's a good number. I mean, what did I get up to for 5? This block. Did I get up to 1? I think I got up to 130 for 5. I'm not sure, maybe it was 4. The one thing I'll say is don't try to lead the block on too long. I think that's what went wrong with me. Like the PR block, I let it try to go on too long. I think once you get to a max of like 3 reps, go for that PR. Don't try to go to 2 or anything. Just get comfortable. Yeah. That day I did 140 for 2 reps. I think I would have gotten higher doing a PR that day, because those two 140s, they moved so well compared to the next 2 weeks. I did 140 warming up for my lifts, and they did not move well. So that probably would have been the perfect day. Yeah, but just don't do it just don't let it taper too long, because I think that's what happened to me. I think the fatigue just caught up to me. There's nothing I could do. I'm also like increasing all the reps I do in my bench stuff, and it's definitely working. Like, I can definitely already tell I'm getting bigger. Only train their neck. I think it's a bit stupid. I think you can definitely you can train your neck at home just as much, and I think specific neck training is not good. I mean, like, listening to Mike Tyson, like he says neck training destroyed his back and neck. Yeah, he probably could. He could probably do that. Yeah. Well, I mean, if your current PR is 122, when you do 120 for free, why don't you just go to 125 and do 1 rep? Like, you don't need to make these big PR jumps. That's the mistake I think I made and a lot of other people make. Like, if it feels good, if you can hit that 125, put more on. Save your energy next week. Try to do more next week. Like, I wouldn't try to do 2 PR attempts or 3 in a row. Like, you could probably get away with doing 2 in a row, like do 125 then 130. It just depends on what you do. Well, I think just training neck is, I wouldn't do it. Yeah. Like your neck, I think, like, your neck is getting trained when you do rows. Like, it is training your neck, because the traps are getting stretched, which go into your neck. That's all training your neck. trap work, upper back. Like it's all hitting your neck and stuff. Like you do too much for your neck. Yeah, but like you should be able to do, if you can do 120 for free, you should do 125 fairly nice. Like it should feel pretty good. I'd say 130 would probably be a bit of a struggle. I don't know, maybe you could do 125. It's not hard to tell you without just doing it. Yeah. Well, I mean, even just being overweight, anything can cause that. But I say it's just set a program out. It's not too complicated and follow it. That's it. And don't mess about. Because when I did my 190 deadlift PR, I wasn't on a program. I was kind of taking it easy with the deadlifts, and I just felt really good one day, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for a PR, and I got it. But that kind of shows you, like, is it better to build up to a PR, or is it better to do a PR when you feel really good? Like, what is the right answer? Right, incline. Let's go. Incline. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say my programming is perfect because obviously all I did was squat once a day, once a week. Definitely not the best way to do it, but that's how I got it. I mean, I know a lot of people do like rep work one day, then do a heavy single later in the week. You could maybe try to train like that. So do like what rep work earlier in the week, then a heavy single later in the week, and just try to keep building up. No, I've done any training. Absolutely zero ab work. Oh, my fans just died. No. Well, we don't have too much longer left. Probably, I'd say we probably have like 15 minutes. funny how easy that feels after going through all that bench. It's good. It's good. That feels good. You know, definitely making progress on incline. Decline. Yeah, I do decline on my first bench day of the week. So I always do. I do heavy bench, decline, chest flies, and some push-up stuff. Second bench day, bench but lighter, incline, then dumbbell press, and then push-ups as well. Just to build those reps up and stuff. I suppose it does, but I'm not too a believer that it actually does, because you know there's still a muscle you need to build up. Like I have abs, but they could be so much better. Like if I've lost a little bit more fat, I'm trying to gain some more muscle that'd be really visible. But then that's another thing, like how big do you want your abs to be? Like if you have really big and cut abs, would that make your chest look smaller? I don't know. Just about making progress. Like I don't really have that much time to do it all right now because of my training for to climb the world's highest solo standing mountain, which is in Africa. But once I'm back, I can dial in on all this stuff again. I'll stop messing about. Really? 5 times 5, 2 days? You definitely don't have a blocky waist, hero. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what you're looking at because you have very good genetics for your, like up here. You have very good genetics. You obviously don't see that. Like in those videos you post for shirt off, we can clearly see you have really good looking chest and really good abs. But I think obviously that's body dysmorphia or whatever it is. Yes, Kilimanjaro. Like I have a blocky waist, you don't. Let's do another set. Yeah, I'll be videoing it as best I can. Obviously, I only have my phone, so we'll see how it goes. I'm bringing 2 battery packs that have about four charges each in them. So I mean, like eight charges for the whole trip should be enough, because obviously you're not gonna have internet, so you're not gonna be using your phone. The only thing I'll be using it for is videoing. If you ever need to practice leg drive, do the incline, because it makes you do leg drive perfectly. Like you really feel it working. So we'll do one more set and then we'll do dumbbells. I think I'll call it then. I don't think I'm going to do traps today. I think those squats are still just, because obviously that's where the bar sits, like right there. I'm still just feeling that. Like my neck's just like really, oh, really stiff. What's up, Batman? What is up? Well, let's see what size my waist is. 32 inches, you said. Like, where do we measure the waist from? Are you measuring from like your belly button? Like mine's also mine's kind of the same the whole way up. Doesn't really matter. Let's see. Okay, so 34.5-inch waist. And I'm 80 kilograms if I kick in. Obviously, I've eaten, I had breakfast and a lot of water. But that's what I'm saying though, like if I cut down the 30 or 75 kilograms, like it's a big difference in right here, because this is like where I seems to be where all my fat's stored, is like right here. I still think you underestimate, like your physique is really good. Like I mean, especially your chest. Like I don't see you doing that much chest work, and your chest is really good. Like maybe your frame is smaller, and that's why the muscle looks bigger. But I don't know. I don't know how tall you are. What height are you? Because I know my legs are definitely a good size. Like if I keep building my legs up, like the scales are kind of gonna look a bit stupid. Like I definitely think they'll grow as well. Like. That's it. And then this comes to the other point. Are people being truthful in what they say? Like, you know, a lot of people will probably just lie about their weight and how tall they are and stuff like that, which I just don't get. Like, there's definitely people you can tell who are lying about their size, because they'll tell you they're 80 kilograms, yet they look like someone that had the exact same muscle as like the Tren twins, but they're only 80 kilograms. But they'll say they're 5'8", but there's no way. You'd have to be about 5'5" to have that muscle mass. Yeah, but you know, push-ups, you know, it's not the same as gym work, like benching. Like you don't really do that much of that stuff. It's not like what you do is so is muscle endurance work. It's not really 157.6. So you're 5'8", 77 kilograms. Then I'm 5'7", so I think 5176 is my number. I'm 80 kilograms. Like you might know him, but there's a guy called Strong who says he's 5'10" and he's 80 kilograms or whatever, but he's not. He's not that tall. Like looking at him, he's pretty bulky. Like up top, really bulky, kind of round. There's no way he's 5'10", stand looking like that. He has to be about 5'7", 5'8", maybe shorter. 179. Are you sure it's 5'10"? I don't think it is. Let me look it up. Yeah, that's weird. There's such a big gap between those small numbers. Let me type in 176. Yeah, 57.7. Oh, just under 5'8". Maybe I need to maybe I should measure myself again. Because I suppose the last time I measured myself was in school. Maybe I shrunk from all the weightlifting as well. I don't know. I just feel like I just don't think I feel like you look very very big for 77 kilograms, being 5'10". Like that's just my opinion. Like that seems very big. Like you look very big for those numbers. And I suppose that's a good thing. But then that's the other thing people forget is what do your legs look like? Like do you have big legs or not? Because a lot of people keep their legs covered and stuff. They don't show them. Fuck. 18 reps. I think that's a PR. I think that's a PR of that. 18 reps with 20 kilograms. It's good. Oh. But I think that's one thing. So that's one thing I think you should change though. You should be sitting at a higher body weight. Especially if you're wanting to get stronger. Like at least at least go up to 80. Like, you should stop thinking about cutting weight. Like, you shouldn't be under my body weight. Let's say that. Like, you shouldn't be under my body weight, being 5'10". Because it's not like I'm not fat. Like, I think you should definitely go up in body weight. I think you'd notice a big difference in strength if you went up. But then on the other note, it will make your body weight stuff harder. Like push-ups. Like, you'll definitely notice that will feel harder. Jeez. 150 at 5'10". You definitely need to up your weight. But how old are you though? That's like the main question. I'd definitely say I do have a good bit more weight in my legs. Because I look at your legs here, and definitely not, like I say, you could definitely get them bigger. Like, you definitely should have bigger legs, especially for what you do. So maybe that's something you should try to look into, is like what I'm doing right now is trying to increase the leg size, but do this after your PR. Like, I know a lot of people go in the gym, workout, they're hitting numbers and all, but they're not seeing results. There's a reason. It's because you're not really pushing yourself as hard as you can. Like, you should definitely struggle during a set. Like, if you're not struggling during your sets, this doesn't mean struggle during every single set, but like, you should definitely be at the struggle at your last few sets. You should be struggling. Yeah. I mean, but that's the point I'm making right now. Like, you should probably have more weight in your legs as well. Like, you could probably definitely up your leg size. I'm gonna look at your legs right now. I'm gonna give you an honest opinion, because also I know your upper body looks really good. Let's see. Oh, you got long shorts on. Oh. We need to get you into some short shorts. I'm trying to find a short of yours that's like I can visibly see your legs. What's up, Signature? What's up? Okay, I have a request for you, Hero. Do a leg flexing video. That's my request from you, so I can see your legs. You got the long shorts on, I can't really see. Given the peer pressure, Hero, given. Thanks, Signature, thanks. Alright, I did 18 reps first set. I'll probably only be able to do 6 now. I think that definitely means I need heavier dumbbells. Well, you can get your shorts and just pull them tight to your legs and tense, flex like that, so we can see the outline. You can do it like that. We're measuring calves now. Let's see. Damn. 16 inches. I'm actually surprised. My calves are 16 inches. Oh yeah, I wonder if it's different if I'm just standing now. Yeah, 15 just standing, and then when I put my legs up like this, alright. Yeah, 16 there, then just under 16 here. Rogue. Like how I'll ever get sponsored. Suppose I need to put an email into my YouTube bio so people can reach out like that, but I don't think I have enough views to really get that. The runner legs. I'm only starting to measure my calves like a month ago, and they were 15 and a half. I suppose it's probably from all the walking I'm doing for my holiday. Because I'm walking about 10 to 15 kilometers every day. Yeah. Oh, that's my back cramping a bit. That's probably because of the squats. Alright. 32. Yeah, but like where do you measure? That's the problem. I don't know where I'd actually measure. So I suppose the big part, like right in the middle, is that where you measured? For how big did you say? 32 inches. Are you sure? Because mine are 24. I don't think that's where you should measure. I think you should halfway. I don't think that's a good measurement. Measure halfway. Yeah. Are you sure, Batman? Are you sure? What's your weight? What's your body weight, Batman? Well, if you're skinny, how are they 32 if you're measuring the same where I did? That doesn't make sense. What's your weight? Weight and height. Oh. I'm doubting right now. Like Hero says he did his up high. So like there, which yeah, it would be better. If you do a chest workout, you should always try those just at the very end, just to get that pump. Okay, that makes sense, Hero. That makes sense. I'm really confused on what you're saying, Batman. So you're saying you have 30 waist, but then you have 32 legs. I think you're a bit confused. Yeah, 32 waist. Is that still up here, or did you measure here, like in the middle? Because I feel like the middle is like, I feel like that's a better measurement. Probably easier to keep track of. One more set of those. Right now, it's just over 15 right now. Obviously, I haven't done much the last 2 weeks because I got injections and stuff, so wasn't really pushing. But like the week before I got my injections, I measured in 15 and a half on this one, and then 15 and a quarter on this one. Yeah, your waist is 32, and then your legs are 32. Here. There. So it's 22. Okay. I was very confused. How are your legs bigger than your waist? I wonder what my forearms are actually. Like, how did you measure your forearms? like so just flat like that is 12, just over 12, and then tensed up. Let's do this. What did it tensed? Like that is 14. Last set. Yeah, just right under the elbow. I suppose that's where I did it. It's hard to get it right in there. Anyway, guys, that's me done. Fuck me, an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, 6'2" wingspan. It's big. Anyway, guys, peace out. Thanks for showing up.